Wow, Kitty appeared, and today for you, I have something quite interesting to do today for you all. So, I don't know if you've heard, but basically in November, it is going to be Danganronpa's 10-year anniversary. Yes, Danganronpa is 10 years old. Yikes. But, so, little story before we begin. So, the other day, I was just scrolling on TikTok, as you do, and I saw that someone was playing a Danganronpa simulator kind of game with Danganronpa characters. And I thought, now that sounds like a very good idea for a video. But instead of Danganronpa characters, I decided to do this simulator with other characters from some of my favorite fandoms. So, let's hop to it, shall we? Alright, so, for those of you, this website may kind of look familiar to you. And that is because this is the same website that does the Hunger Games kind of simulator, where you can have different characters come in and obviously see who survives a Hunger Games. But this time, instead of the Hunger Games, we're gonna see who survives a killing game. So yes, so I adjusted everything that I could on here. So I have 16 people here, because there's normally around 16 people in Danganronpa, if you excuse the first one, etc, etc. And I've also adjusted how many people can survive, and also that the killer will always be executed, so they will always be found out. So yeah, now unfortunately in this simulator there's not going to be a mastermind or anything like that's normally in Danganronpa, so obviously that can't happen, but we can see who survives the killing game. I've set it to 5 because usually it is normally around 5 people who survive Danganronpa, so let's get on to it, shall we? Let's introduce the people who will be in this killing game. So, first up, we have Adora from Shira from the new Netflix reboot. Then we have Akira from Persona 5, aka Joker. Then we have Aqua from Kingdom Hearts. Then we have Katra from Shira. Then, next up, we have Cloud from the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Then we have Futaba, who is from Persona 5. Then we have Iron Man, who's obviously from Marvel. Then we have Izuku, aka Deku from My Hero Academia. Then we have Keith from Voltron Legendary Defender. And then we also have Lance from Voltron Legendary Defender. And then next up is Momo from My Hero Academia. Then next up is Sailor Mars from Sailor Moon. And then we of course have Sailor Moon from Sailor Moon. Next up we've got Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Then we have Spider-Man from obviously Marvel. And last but certainly not least is Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake. So these are our players in this simulator. So we are going to find out who survives, who's the killer, and who gets killed. So we're going to press proceed and see who the first person's going to be. Proceed. A body is found, and it's Momo. Oh, and another body is found, and it's Keith. Ooh, oh no, no. Alright, so we've got a double kill for the first one, so let's see who we got. Alright, so we have the class trial, everybody who's obviously still alive, and everybody is voting on who they think the culprit is. So Adora thinks that it's Aqua. Joker votes for Sora. Aqua votes for Joker. Katra votes for Sailor Mars. Cloud votes for Iron Man. Futaba, or I also put it as Oracle because I put their fantasy names as their nicknames, voted for Sailor Mars. Iron Man votes for Joker. Deku votes for Iron Man. Lance votes for Sailor Moon. Sailor Mars votes for Catra, and Sailor Moon votes for Tifa. Sora votes for Deku. Apparently we can only have one cinnamon roll. Spider-Man votes for Lance. Tifa votes for Sailor Mars. So, it seems like, because it seems to go by votes, so most likely there's a lot of maybe votes for, a few votes for Joker and a few ones for Sailor Mars. So, I think it's probably going to end up being Sailor Mars is going to be the killer. So, let's see, shall we? Yep. Sailor Mars got the most votes and she was the killer and has been executed. So, sorry Sailor Mars, you got caught. Alright, let's proceed. Alright, so obviously we're down 3 people. So, because 2 people were murdered and 1 was the killer. So, yeah. So Sailor Mars killed 2 people. Alright. Alright, a body has been found and it is Adora. Ooh. I guess she couldn't get to her sword in time. So, alright, let's find out who possibly could be her killer. Alright, so class trial has begun. So, Joker votes for Sora. I think he voted for Sora in the previous one. Or was that Sora voting for Joker? I don't know, can't remember right now. Aqua votes for Deku. Catra votes for Cloud. Cloud votes for Spider-Man. Futaba votes for Deku. Iron Man votes for Sailor Moon. Deku votes for Spider-Man. Lance votes for Sora. And Sailor Moon votes for Lance. Sora votes for Sailor Moon. Spider-Man votes for Deku. Oh, okay. Interesting. Tifa votes for Cloud? Ooh, ooh. Boy, I did not see that coming. I would not think Tifa would do that to her childhood best friend, but alright. So it seems quite a lot of people have voted for Cloud, like about 3 people. So it possibly is going to be probably Cloud who's the killer. Oh, no, Deku got the most votes. I scouted wrong. But hey, oh, I could not imagine Deku being the killer, like of anything. He just must have really wanted to get out and save the world, and too bad that didn't happen. Alright. Okay, so we have 11 people left. Let's see who's the next body. Oh, Joker is... a body is found, and oh no! Tifa's also dead. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, let's see. Who does everyone think the killer is? So Aqua votes for Iron Man. Catra votes for Spider-Man. Cloud votes for Catra. Futaba votes for Catra. Iron Man votes for Futaba. Lance votes for Catra. Sailor Moon votes for Iron Man. Sora votes for Iron Man. Spider-Man votes for Catra. Because I guess, you know, Spider-Man didn't want to vote for his teammate, so we got 4 votes for Catra. Okay, so it seems tied between Catra and Iron Man. Before we find out, comment below who you think is the killer. Alright, let's see. And it is Catra. She is the killer and has been executed. That out of everyone I can imagine would definitely be a killer in the Danganronpa series. So yeah. So, alright. Let's proceed. Alright. So we have about 8 people left and only 5 can survive. A body is found and it's Cloud. Another body is found. Oof, and it's Spider-Man. Oh no. Alright, so let's see. So we got 6 people left. Alright, so Aqua votes for Sora. Ooh, interesting one there. Futaba votes for Iron Man. Iron Man votes for Sailor Moon. Lance votes for Iron Man. And Sailor Moon votes for Aqua. And Sora votes for Aqua. So, oof. Seems that... Okay, so there's another kind of tie, and it's between Aqua and Iron Man. Do you think Iron Man would kill Spider-Man? Who knows? Let's find out, shall we? Okay, so yes, there were a tie between the votes, like we said, and it was selected randomly, and it was selected correct that Iron Man was the killer. So he killed Cloud, and then he killed Spider-Man. Oof, that's interesting. And then everyone else escapes alive. Woo! So these are the people that survived. So we have Aqua, Futaba, Lance, Sailor Moon, and Sora. They are the winners of this round. Proceed. So we have obviously everybody who survived, everybody that was killed, and obviously who was the killer. So, ooh, quite an interesting turnabout. I was not expecting Tifa to kill Cloud. That was, well, not kill Cloud, but, you know, vote for him. And I was not expecting Iron Man would kill Spider-Man, since, you know, the whole father figure kind of thing that got going on. But hey, there it is. Okay, I think this video would be too short if I just did one round of this. So let's do another one, shall we? And we'll find out who survives. Now, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to adjust the survivors. And I'm only going to make it 3. So only 3 of these people can survive. So, let's get on with it, shall we? So the body has been discovered, and it's Sailor Moon, and the other body that is found is Aqua. So we're starting off with another double kill. Yikes! Let's see what we get at the class trial. Okay, so we are starting at the class trial. Everyone's done their investigation. Okay, so Adora thinks it's Joker. Joker thinks it's Iron Man. Katra votes for Adora. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Cloud votes for Deku. Oh, Futaba votes for Joker. Really? You're gonna do that to your own leader, Futaba? Yikes. Iron Man votes for Cloud. Deku votes for Futaba. Keith votes for Iron Man. And Lance votes for Keith. Okay. I don't know if you understand the votes there, Lance. Momo votes for Aurora. Sailor Mars votes for Iron Man. Sora votes for Iron Man. And Spider-Man votes for Iron Man. And Tifa votes for Spider-Man. It does seem that Iron Man has most of the votes, so it looks like it's most likely going to be Iron Man who's the killer. Yes, Iron Man received the most votes, and he was the killer and was executed. Okay, now we're down to a few more. 3 people have died, so let's see what happens next. Ooh, a body is found, and it's Katra. So we just have the one this time. Alright, let's proceed. Alright, so Adora votes for Cloud. Joker votes for Momo. Cloud votes for Keith. Futaba votes for Keith. Deku votes for Momo. Ooh, voting on your own classmate there, Momo? Whew. Keith votes for Momo. Lance votes for Adora. Momo votes for Adora. Sailor Mars votes for Adora. Sora votes for Deku. Spider-Man votes for Sailor Mars. Tifa votes for Adora. So 4 votes for Adora. And I think it was Katra who died, so if it ends up being Adora, then wow. Yep. It was Adora. She got most of the votes, and she was the killer and got executed. Wow. I mean, it must have something accidental must have happened there. Alright, let's see what's next. Alright, we're on chapter 3. We got these people alive. Let's see who's the next one to die. Oh, it's Momo. Alright, let's see who would be Momo's killer. Alright, we've got Joker for Sailor Mars. Cloud voted for Deku. Futaba voted for Spider-Man. Deku voted for Sora. He got enough of Sora freaking voting for him, so he was like, yeah, I'm gonna vote for you. Keith voted for Spider-Man. Ants voted for Tifa. Interesting. Sailor Mars voted for Keith. Sora voted for Lance. Spider-Man voted for Sora. And Tifa voted for Lance. So let's see here. Seems quite mixed, but I think Lance might have more of the vote. Or I think, maybe it's Spider-Man and Lance. So let's see. Oh no, it's 3. So we have a tie, which is Lance, Sora, and Spider-Man. And they were selected by random, and Sora was selected. He was the killer and was executed. Oof. The cinnamon roll decided to go on a murder spree. Well, he only killed one person, but yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, proceed. Ooh, a body has been found. It's Spider-Man, and another body, and it's Lance. Oof. Alright, let's see who the killer is. Alright. So, Joker votes for Deku. Cloud votes for Joker. Futaba votes for Cloud. Deku votes for Sailor Mars. Keith votes for Deku. Sailor Mars votes for Tifa. And Tifa votes for Joker. So 2 votes for Joker. 2 votes for Deku. So I think it's gonna be definitely between Deku and the Joker. So let's see. Yes, so there was a tie between the votes. It was either Joker or Deku, and the killer was Joker. Okay. Let's proceed. Alright, we have 6 left, and only 3 can survive. So how is this gonna go? Body is found, and it's Keith. Alright. So, we got 5 people left. Let's see what happens. Alright, so Cloud votes for Futaba. Futaba votes for Cloud. Deku votes for Sailor Mars. Sailor Mars votes for Futaba. And Tifa votes for Cloud again. Well, I guess the killing game completely destroys any friendships you have. So I think so far it seems like Cloud has the most votes here. So let's proceed. Oh, there was actually a tie between... Okay, maybe I counted that wrong, but... Alright, so it's between, obviously, Cloud and Futaba, and Cloud was randomly selected, he was the killer, and was executed. Okay, so we only have 4 people left, so 1 person's got to die, but I said 3 people, so can a killer get away with it? We'll find out, shall we? A body has been found. Everyone remaining escapes alive, including the killer. And the killer was Tifa. Ooh. Alright. That's very interesting how they worked that the killer still survived. Interesting. Alright. As we see, so Deku, Sailor Mars, and Tifa were the ones to survive. So we have all of that, so let's proceed. Go back to the start, and this time we're gonna have 1 more round, but this time we're gonna have it that the killer can get away with it if they can. So let's get on with it, shall we? Alright, a body has been found, and it is Futaba. Oof. And another body has been found, and it's Momo. So let's see what the investigation leads to. Alright, so we're at the class trial. Adora votes for Aqua. Joker votes for Katra. Aqua votes for Tifa. Katra votes for Lance. Cloud votes for Tifa. Cloud got a bit annoyed that Tifa kept voting for him in a past life. Iron Man votes for Sailor Moon. Deku votes for Iron Man. Keith votes for Adora. Lance votes for Sailor Moon. Sailor Mars votes for Adora. Sailor Moon votes for Deku. Sora votes for Sailor Mars. Spider-Man votes for Keith. Tifa votes for Lance. Okay, so I'm not sure, so we'll proceed. Ooh, we have 4. So there was So 4 ties for the killers. So we could either have Adora, we could have Lance, we could have Sailor Moon, or it could be Tifa. And the killer is Adora. Oof, alright. Was Catra one of the... No, I don't think Catra was one of the killers, never mind. Well, being killed. Alright, chapter 2, let's go. A body has been found. It's Joker, and the other body is Aqua. Alright. So let's see. Who does everyone think the culprit is? Alright, next up we have Catra votes for Sora. Cloud votes for Spider-Man. Iron Man votes for Catra. Deku votes for Sailor Mars. Keith votes for Sailor Moon. Lance votes for Sora. Sailor Mars votes for Sailor Moon. That's canon. That's definitely canon. Sailor Moon votes for Lance. And Sora votes for Lance. Spider-Man votes for Sailor Moon. And Tifa votes for Sailor Moon. Okay, seems that it's probably going to be Sailor Moon who's going to be the murderer, so let's see. Yep, Sailor Moon received most of the vote, and she was the killer and got executed. Alright. Alright, we're down to... There's 10 people left. Let's see what happens. A body is found, and it's Lance. And another body is found, and it's Catra. Alright, let's see what happens. So, Cloud votes for Iron Man. Iron Man votes for Sora. Deku votes for Sailor Mars. Keith votes for Tifa. Sailor Mars votes for Cloud. Sora votes for Iron Man. Spider-Man votes for Cloud. Tifa votes for Keith. So, let's see. Okay, I think Iron Man has most... No, I think it's going to be a tie between Iron Man and Cloud. So let's see. Yes, it is a tie between Cloud and Iron Man. It was selected randomly, and Cloud was the killer and was executed. Alright. 5 people left. Let's see. A body has been discovered, and it's Spider-Man. An investigation begins, and we find out who the killer might be. Alright, so we have Iron Man votes for Sailor Mars. Deku votes for Sora. Keith votes for Tifa. Sailor Mars votes for Iron Man. Sora votes for Deku. They always seem to vote for each other. Tifa votes for Keith, like she did last time, so let's see. Right, there was a tie between the votes, so it was Iron Man, Deku, Keith, Sailor Mars, Sora, and Tifa. One was selected randomly, and it was Sailor Mars. She was the killer and is executed. Alright, so we have 5 people left. And the body is found, and it's Sora! Oh no. Alright, so let's see. Following investigation, Iron Man votes for Keith. Deku votes for Tifa. Keith votes for Iron Man. And Tifa votes for Iron Man. So it does seem like it could be Iron Man since there's 2 more votes. So let's see. Iron Man got the most votes. He was the killer, executed, and everyone escapes. Okay, so the survivors this time were Deku, Keith, and Tifa. Alright, I think that will be enough for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will put a link down in the description on how you can use this website yourself. It's very simple to use, just to quite edit everything. You can use Danganronpa characters if you want. You can use your own characters. It is a bit difficult to try and find pictures for everybody, but once you get it, you get it. So yeah, this was a lot of fun. Very interesting to see what happens. Obviously a lot of out of character stuff going on there too. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe for more fandom content than you can shake a stick at. And see ya!